Most utilities know about inflow and infiltration, also called I&I. This is simply extra water entering the wastewater collection system beyond what it was designed to handle. It is a real problem. In fact, the American Society of Civil Engineers estimates that I&I costs U.S. cities approximately $100 billion annually. For the typical small or medium-sized municipality, these costs can run upwards of $1 million per year. Inflow is water that enters the system from above ground. Infiltration is water that leaks in from below ground. Let's look at a rain event. On the surface, you see rain falling on hills, streets, and rooftops. That water can unintentionally enter the collection system through open manholes, storm drain cross connections, and illegal or unintended downspout or sump pump connections. This is inflow. At the same time, rising groundwater can rush in through aged pipelines, leaky manholes, and cracked service laterals. This is infiltration. Combined with normal flows from homes and businesses, inflow and infiltration can create a spike that is often 5 to 10 times standard flows. This stresses downstream infrastructure, including pump stations and treatment facilities, and increases the risk of environmental violations, such as sanitary sewer overflows, also called SSOs. And while inflow spikes quickly, infiltration can linger long after the storm. In many systems, infiltration effects can continue for days or even weeks. It all adds up. In fact, studies have shown that inflow and infiltration can cost cities $200,000 or more per rain event. And while the short-term costs are significant, cities still have to wrestle with how to ensure system capacity to allow for future population growth. Most cities do not realize that about 80% of I&I often comes from only 20% of the collection system. The right solution is not a blanket approach. It is a targeted one. For years, utilities have relied on time-consuming studies that identify the problem but do not guide them to a fast, practical solution. Instead, cities are left with high-investment alternatives to increase capacity without addressing the root causes of the problem. As a result, collection systems continue to age and degrade. There is a better way. For the first time, Azuria Water Solutions brings together expertise in diagnosing and quantifying the effects of I&I with the ability to quickly pinpoint and address the root causes. Our engineering and machine learning data intelligence teams guide Azuria field crews to rapidly reduce I&I by focusing on the highest impact areas and start sealing the system. Stop ignoring the root causes of inflow and infiltration. The cost to build new capacity is far greater, and it takes far more time than simply solving I&I. To learn how solving inflow and infiltration can help you avoid adding capacity, visit azuria.com.